Just making sure that everything is on. We've got everything. Now, pop that one out, even though I don't think we need it. And, hello, sir. Hi, how you doing? Alfonso. 6 meters, FT8 is open. Many Europeans and the UK. Oh, nice. We're about to start the, well, soon, hopefully, to start the RSGB 80 meter data contest. Just making sure we've got everything set up to how we need it. PSK report. Is it doing well on 6 then? I'm not sure if my antenna will go to 6, you know. Are we good? Oh, not what I want. No, this is we can do RITI on this contest, but I'm doing PSK 63. Got cable running along me as well. Just check that. Yeah, we'll you can do PSK 63 and RITI, and if you do both, the scores from both tally up. So I hope everyone's enjoyed the nice sun we've had today. Got some really nice sun today. Everything is working as it should. Hope conditions are good enough to run. Joe, thanks for the follow. Thank you. FT8, no, this is PSK 63. I'm doing the RSGB 80 meter CC data contest. where we can either do PSK 63 or RTTY. And if you do both, if you split your time between doing the both, the scores between both add up together. Been really busy today. Been out most of the day, picking things up, doing things, computers, and then I've had to start running around setting up for this. Richard Roberts, hi, just starting to get my head around PSK and RTTY. Couldn't get my head around FLDigi, so I'm kind of getting my head around multi-PSK. I've never heard or even tried multi-PSK. So when I do the contest, the data contest for the RSGB, we do it PSK 63 or RTTY, and both can be done via the FLDigi engine, basically. So basically, you use M0KNM, and you point in the configs. You point, I'll show you here, in digital modes. You press sound card, so for your sound card, and then in this one, DI1, digital interface 1, you would put your path where FLDigi is, and that sets it up for opening up. So once that's done, you go into window, and it's going to restart now. There we go. So when you restart, you go to digital interface, and this interface here will come up. Now, if you press interface here and go FLDigi, you'll get the FLDigi interface here. Once you get the FLDigi interface, you will need to configure it like you would any other normal program. So name, IO, you know, the sound card that you're running. So when you go to configure dialog, you won't do rig control because that's done via M0KNM. But if you go to sound card and then devices, you put port audio, and then you put your sound card that you're using. Clear that. IZ1KVQ, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow and the like. Thank you. The contest is about 5-6 minutes away. I like these contests because, especially with these ones, people can usually ask questions while I'm doing the contest, and I can interact that way and do it that way. Whereas when I'm doing like the voice contest, I can't. It's very hard to interact with the followers to explain things, or because I get a lot of questions asked. You know, what am I doing? What is this? What is the map? You know, things like that. So I get a lot of questions like that, and it's easier to do it when I've got a digital contest, really, or when I do a regular Saturday live in the afternoon. I always do a Saturday live. I normally do a digital mode just so I can ask questions, answer questions anyone has, and things like that. Thanks for that. I might have another look again. Multi-PSK is very clunky, but was easy to set up. Oh, right, okay, yeah, I've never heard of multi-PSK. I'll have to have a little look at that. Yeah, I've always used FLDigi via M0KNM for the contests. I've never done, in fact, I've never done PSK 63 or RTTY just in a normal RTTY, a normal QSO. I've only ever done them in a contest environment, which is why I'll use this. I might have a go at, just so I can make sure I know my head around FL Digi. I mean, it's easier this way because of the macros you can change to how you want it to. Especially with me, I use the F keys. So I'll hit F1 to call CQ, and then F2 to answer, and then F3 to to run it and log it. Hang on, 4 minutes. Hopefully this will be pretty good. So I've got new beta version of Station Master Pro to check out, make sure it's all good. I'm not connected to it directly because of the contest mode, basically. But it sends all of my logs via UDP to here. So all of the logs that will end up here will end up being in Station Master Pro. No. Okay. Sure that everything. I've got no clunkiness, no chatters in the signal link so far, which is good. We're doing 70 watt. Yeah. Cut that down. Yeah, we're all good. So yeah, hopefully this is all going to go well. So, like 30 seconds or so. That's a horrible signal. Any minute now. Just turn this on. So we have something in the background. There we go. We'll wait. You should hear something, hopefully. Yeah. So yes, it's the digital contest, basically. PSK 63. I can't remember what my 80. I think it was 80. My top score. So I want to try and beat my top score, at least, if not get close to it. Hmm. There we go. Number 1. Number 2 for him. So that one was all good. Let's see if that logged. That did not log the contest ID. It's a shame. We've got our first one. So I didn't log the contest ID, which is okay. I just let him know. So yeah, I find it easy with the macros. Because we just hit, F1 to CQ it, F2 to oh, that was the queue then. You had just restarted. That one. Oh, it's turning. Come on. Can't block him out any further. My field doesn't go anymore. Oh, come on. We have to open up and go and see who's about. Let's open up, shall we? Alright, who's this one? Let's bounce. Oh, 5 whiskey, that's who it is. Okay, I'm not doing him. Conditions seem really bad. It's not decoding really anyone. Hmm. Maybe tonight's not going to be too good. Seems like. We have a little. Who's that? Like 7 whiskey. Nine, number 2. Grab that one. Who's this? Like that. Yeah, it doesn't seem very good, does it? not much on. Oh. Me. You sit in one place, all insecure. No one ever comes back to you. All these other people, all insecure in one place, always getting many. Pretty weird, isn't it? Maybe you can't even. Horrible noises on the back. Horrible noises. Hmm. Well, we're not doing too good here, are we? Oh, we're not doing too good, are we? Market conditions weren't great. Oh, someone said that 6 meters was open well. Excuse me. Need that bit, didn't 0.4 November. Seven, thank you. So I mean, 37. 21 minutes in. That one. Who's on that one? Bring Victor. See if we can get some in. 24. On that one. We'll just do that. There's a big one there. White 3 Victor and a gold 3 Victor. White 3 Yankee Echo. No, we're not going to do that one. Well, there's plenty around here. We'll go back to here, shall we? There we go. He's on 38. That was a bit. I don't know why that did that. Oh. Clear that. Come to here. Take it all the way down to there. And that's where we're going to go. Evening, Dan. How you doing, mate? Good, good. Not bad, not bad. Been busy today. Um, that one. E and Z, not E and H. Oh, it's low, low signal. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Been a bit busy today, running around, picking up computers. Um, Thank you for the follow. Negative. Negative. Sorry. Daniel, thank you for the follow. Getting all my fingers and thumbs up now. Look at that. Yeah, it's just again. Mike 4 Oscar Sierra Sierra, is that right? No, Golf Mike 4, there we go. Golf Mike 4 Oscar Sierra Sierra. Golf Mike 4 Oscar Sierra Sierra. 5923. Yeah, it's not, the contest isn't going too good at the moment for me. It might pick up, maybe, I don't know. But I was sat here 20 minutes just calling CQ and I've got about 3. It always baffles me that some people sit there and they'll call CQ and they'll, 20 minutes in and they'll be in the 30s. I call CQ and 20 minutes in I'm on 4. But if I run around, I don't get any better. That's really weird. Some days it will work and some days it won't. Yes. Yeah. Suppose I need better ears, really. Better ears on 80 metres. I had enough space to get, full size dipole. Whew. Oh dear. Full size dipole for 80. I dare say my ears will be a little bit better. I need to I've got a there's a website. I know I've got a website. What is the website? That one. Kilo 7 Mike Echo Mike. I need to experiment with these antennas. It does basically a trap dipole, but you can do a shortened one to fit wherever you need it, and it will tell you the impedance and whatnot that you need, size coil that you need, the inductance on a coil, what you would need on it, how many turns, how big a former you need. It's really good. Need to start experimenting with some of them antennas, trap dipoles. I mean, I'm running 70 watt. I'm doing 70 watt at the moment. Oh. Just stick it there and DGHUK. Thank you for the like. Yes, I would love an amp. I really would. But I can't afford one at the moment. Need to do a lot more work. Be able to afford one of them. Especially one that can go on 80 like these. I mean, I've seen people have these little CB linears, the RMs, like 20 kind of thing. I know they do one for HF. I don't know how reliable they are. Yeah, I was one of the stupid ones that got a credit card when I was 18 and absolutely demolished it. Um, Credit cards are not even on the agenda for me. I'm lucky I've got a bank. I need to get some contest macros set up and give this a go. Yeah, they're pretty easy. I can show you. Can show you how to set them up, kind of thing. The N1MM pretty much gives you a base standard macro, and I've just edited it a few times to how I need to run it. The last will never know. Again? No, she'll never know. But oh, okay, Mike 0 kilo. Okay. Um, yeah, there's no ways they'll give me anything. I've my credit ratings. Let's just say is well below the average. Well below the average. I'm lucky I'm still allowed to live in my house. Again. $33. I got the last credit card I got was like 2 years ago. No, 3 years ago maybe. I emptied it and bought the TS2000. Been empty ever since. Oh, if I had a credit card with a good limit on it, I don't know what I'd buy first. Whether I buy a 7610 or whether I buy an amp with it first. A TS8 at a 990. Mm. 42, nice. Jake, how this work? How does it work? As in, how I'm doing? How am I doing this? What am I doing? Right, yeah. I think that's the one. Right, so I'm doing a digital contest from the RSGB, Radio Society of Great Britain. And this is just one aspect of amateur radio. So basically, what I'm doing is the computer makes digital tones depending on what you want to send. So CQ, CQ, test, and then Y call sign, Y call sign. The computer makes up the tones that it needs to for them letters. And that's the digital tone you can hear. I'm not sure if you can hear that one, but you can hear the ones that come into the receiver. So the computer makes the tones, sends it through to the radio via USB cable and a sound card, transmits them over the airwaves. Somebody else receives them. Their radio receives it, sends that information through to the computer, and then the computer decodes it and sticks it on this screen that we can see here. And the idea of this contest is to get as many contacts as possible within a time space, and each contact you give a what's called a serial number, ranging from 1 to however many you contact. So my serial number started at 1, and at the moment I'm on number 12, so the next contact will be number 13. This is just one digital aspect. Another digital aspect is what's called FT4 and FT8. Same type of thing, different program, different type of tones. I suppose it goes for about 15 seconds on FT8, 7.5 seconds on FT4. And basically it does exactly the same type of thing. The computer makes digital tones, sends them down to the radio. The radio transmits them over the radio waves for someone else to receive, and then vice versa, the computer decodes it. So that one there, Mike 9 Alpha, Mike 9 Mike. So I've just told him he's 599, so I can hear him, and he's serial number 13. And then propagation disappears, and I can now not hear him, which is typical. So I'll send the report again. He comes back, and a lot of gobbledygook is sent. So we go again, which is that. He then comes back with a load of gobbledygook again. Oh, this is not working. Yes, it's not working. Nope. Not work. Evening, Mike 0, Bravo X-ray uniform. Mike 9 Mike disappeared on me. Got another one. Mike 1 Alpha Fox Quebec. Tell him 59, number 13, and then DE from myself. He'll come back. He should come back. This always happens, doesn't it? Always happens. Propagation just went. Try one last time. No. Yep, disappeared on me. Andy, how you doing, mate? Been watching the RSGB channel. Oh yeah, I noticed that they were on. Yeah, I did notice that they were on. There's Tom. Tom's got to be in the 50s now, isn't he? He was 20 minutes ago, half hour ago, he was about 30 something. Oh. What happened there then? I thought he was, 32s or something. But he's doing well. He's doing well. Good. Yeah, it's not going brilliant. I keep getting a lot of gobbledygook coming out. Someone will come along. come back to me, and then it will disappear. I've had 2 of them now, 2 of them trying to in a row trying to show someone what I was doing. Yeah, Nick. Right. It always happens to me that I'll sit here, I'll sit still and just call CQ and get nothing. But then when I try and move around and do some search and pounce, I'll still get nothing. Program then locked into a TX end. If someone close by is quite strong. Did you see the Northern Lights? No, I didn't. Were they there? Were they? That's typical, isn't it? I didn't even know they were there. $38. I don't know what that one is. That's a weird one. Look at that. I'll have to have a look tonight then. I'm normally up till like 3, 4 in the morning. $69. And well there. Right beside me. I didn't think we'd see them this time of year because it gets darker later, doesn't it? It doesn't get dark yeah, to about 10ish, 11ish. We ain't gonna have to move because of that person. Oh, that's typical, isn't it? That's typical, that. Alright, I'll have him. Lovely. 52, nice. I don't know why my F5 doesn't work properly. Oh. There we go. Right. There we go. Come down here. Ready one here. Do one there. Let's do that one. Ouch. Again, that's mic 8 mic. Yeah, I thought so. I hate when it does this. It does my name, 599, and then just messes the rest of it up. Look at that. It's just 0A, 0AE. He's really not getting it, is he? 57. Turn the audio up a bit on that. That was hard, that one. That was hard. See, I hate sometimes it doesn't decode it right either. Someone's now TX in there, and not whoever that is out. Oliver, hello mate. What do you want? 52, there we go. I am fine, thank you. Watching. So you can be good, yeah. See you later. Who's this? Oh, turn around and hit the button. I think there was someone there. Was. Dixie, there we go, mate. Hello, mate. What are you? Oh, you must be well in there. 60s. Oh, 36. That's strange. He's normally really good. Maybe tonight hasn't been too good at all on band. He's just down the road from me. I think we'll have this one though. How did I get Mike 3 Victor? Because I hovered over that. $64. Dog. Come back down here and run. That can go, that can... Just under half an hour. shall we? Who's that? Come up here. That's a big signal. I can't hear anything with that one. It must be doing something. Oh, that was done. That one done well. Oh, he's got 80. He's doing well. Who's that one? There we go. Oh. Good coupling there. "20 minutes." We can get in 20 minutes. 84. M0TQR, is it? Yeah. See if we can get it. See, he's come up, now his propagation has disappeared on him. There we go, and then we're going to, oh, there we go, now it's come back. Oh, that was someone else that one. He can be number 24. 66. Not good, not good at all. But you win some, you lose some, don't you? AQR. I'll get a burst and then and then it disappears on me. CGWUK. Sorry, I didn't see the comment. No, it's not an issue your end. It is my end. For Twitch, I've set the bandwidth too high. It is set about 12 megabits. When Twitch wants about 7, I think it is 6, 7. So it's not, yeah, it's not anything to do with you. If you're still there. Must remember this finishes at 9:30. I done it once when I was doing a voice contest. I was still going, but just after 9:30, thinking it was 10 o'clock. 9 o'clock, sorry. Thinking it was 9:30. The UKEI was it's 8 till 9, 1 hour, and I was still going. A few minutes after 9, someone had to tell me. Sounds like that's gone dead. He was just here a minute ago. Nice. Of Mike 4A YB. Early 9. Again, shall we? I don't think I'm going to get many more. Oh. Ouch. Oh. All three Zulu Bravo uniform. Two. Do that again, shall we? No. I think that is it for me. $26. Get one more. Make 30. 126. He's done one. I don't think I'm going to do it. If I get one more just to make 30. There we go. Okay. 6. I got it locked. Good. Oh, that's up. At least we got 30. I don't think I'm going to get the next one. $29. There we go. I'm in. Oh, well. Oh. Get rid of that. 29. Not brilliant, but it will do. It will do. I've had a lot better. I don't know why it was that bad for me. Win some, you lose some, don't you? Where are we? Things are cooking. They're not that bad. They're good. They're good. Right, let's have a little look at this, shall we? Do that. We do that. Log. Yeah, it didn't do the contest ID. From M0KNM. We'll just let him know about that. SK PS63. X. Yeah, lovely. Where's it gone? There it is. Calibro. Non-system, one transfer all mode. Yes. Desktop done. Okay, and no. There we go. Right. Oh. Yeah, don't know why it did that. So, Richard, are you still on here? Open that window. Excuse me. Let's go on the band is. Yeah, the band's not. It wasn't. I didn't think it was very good. I've had it a lot better than that. Where I've had I've got a lot that come in like would pop up and then disappear on me. I had quite a few of them. Oh, you're on there now. Right, so it might be a little bit harder to see it on TikTok. It'll be a lot easier to see it on the YouTube. So if you were to go to configure and then down on the configure menu, you see change CW SSB digital function key definitions. Oh, you got to open it. Okay. Can you recommend a HF radio for multiple bands for a beginner for under 500 quid? Oh, How are you wanting HF, VHF, UHF? So you go to change CW, SSB, and digital function keys, and then if you want to do the digital function ones, it says change digital function key definitions. So if you click that, up comes the macro basically, and it will tell you in here, you know, what each key will do, and these here are the macros, right? So if you go, the run is it, that's what you want it to do, and then the search and pounce, S&P would be search and pounce. So the run is when you're doing a CQ, like you're just calling CQ in one place, and you would use the search and pounce, which is for me F4, F5, and I've done F6 to a certain, I've modified it so it just, rather than TXs, it just logs, which I'll explain in just a second. So each one here, so you need TX, it will tell the radio to TX, and then enter CQ test, so it will TX that CQ test, and then in the brackets, I can't remember what brackets they're called now, but you would put my call. You don't actually put your call in because you've put it already in N1MM. It knows what call it is. So you go CQ test, my call, and then RX basically stops it from transmitting and puts it into receive. So what I do is and where is my I can't do that there. I'll do that from here. Explorer. If I go documents M0KNM. Right. So in your documents folder, when you load in, when you install N1MM, it will automatically put a folder in documents, and it will be N1MM logger, and in this folder you will see function key messages. That is where it is pulling them these macros from. If you go in here, and you won't have as many as I've got because I've duplicated and then edited. You will have CW default messages, Digi default messages, and SSB default messages. Those are the ones that you'll have inside your folder, especially if you've just loaded all of this on. So if you double click Digi default messages, it will ask you what app to open up. So if you just click Notepad and just once, it will open up the Notepad and give you what you're wanting to be able to edit. So when you can do these, so it says TX enter. I don't think you need to put enter, as far as I know. You can just go TX CQ test. For run 2, which is the exchange, the exclamation mark tells the macro it's their call sign. So if you were calling me, so I've already called you, you call me back and tell me the report, the exchange, it would TX M0KNM, this one here, your 599, and then exchange, it would tell you, it would send out the serial number that it needs via this here. So you see this, that's the serial number, for me, number 30. I don't think I've got, no, I haven't got it plugged in. I was going to show you on a dummy load, but I haven't got it plugged in. So you can edit these macros here from here. All I've done is edit the macros, the default one it gives me, and then I've recreated that macro over and over again to get the many macros that I've got for various different contests. So it should give you, not in that one, in here, when you go to configure SSB digi function keys. So in here it tells you here, so F2, 3, 4, 5 use exclamation mark macro for his call sign. Default to 599 or allows manual entry of signal port. So F2, F7, which I've not done that. So F2, this one here. 73 Andy, thank you mate, coming in. So sent RST is basically the same as exchange. So it will go 599. You can put in 599, or you can use this. This here, sent RST, will default to 599. So if you put into here, this macro part here. So if I go copy and then go paste, so that there will sit there and then tell the macro you're 599, because it will default to 599. Cancel, config, change digit function. But I put in here, I write it, you're 599, and then do exchange, 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 and then I write 599, exchange, 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 DE from, and then my call, and then RX, so it stops the transmit. And then when it comes to F3 for running the log, I do exclamation mark, so for instance, M0ABC, thank you, M0KNM, QRZ, and then RX, so it stops the transmit, and then log, and then clear it. So basically that will stop the transmit, log the call, the contact, and then clear the little box here for the call sign. I know it might seem a bit much, but did you kind of understand? I sometimes don't explain myself very well. I never worry about these ones. They're in there, but I don't really worry about these. The only ones, okay mate, thanks for that. I'm sure I'll watch it again. Yeah, I mean, it'll be obviously on a replay. It'll be there for a replay. The only ones I've ever used, whether I'm doing a search and pounce or whether I'm doing calling CQ, it is the top ones really. I use a couple of these sometimes. So F11's safe, I've already got your dupe. F7 again. F8 if they ask me again, so I'll send the exchange again. The only thing I do with F6 is I think the standard bit would sit there and say thank you QRZ, even though you're doing a search and pounce, which is the reason why I changed it to just go log and just do the funny brackets, log funny brackets. That way once I'd made the exchange on a search and pounce, when they come back to me with their call, they would go, you know, thanks, you know, 73 QRZ, and rather than me sit there and TX again, it would just log it and I could carry on doing something else. But yeah, you know, you can watch it again. But you should have a folder called function key messages in documents on N1MM. So you go documents, N1MM, and then function key messages. I think that's it on that. Jim, let's see, yeah, there we go. Cambridge. Okay, cool. So yeah, that is it. That is it from me. I'm gonna go and get something to eat. So there isn't another contest as far as I know this week. No contest this week. I will do my normal live that I normally do on Saturday. Okay, I'll learn in the end. If you don't mind, I might tap you up next time you're live. Yeah. I mean, I'm live on Saturday, and I usually do like a digital type thing on a Saturday, just so I can do this. I get people ask me questions and stuff. Yeah, so I'm back on Saturday, so you know, more than welcome to come in, and we'll go through it again. Yeah, there's no other contest. I'll be back on Saturday to do a live on Saturday afternoon, and then Sunday we have my club's doing Stevenage Day where we live. So, you know, get more people in the club, let people know what we do, you know, get people interested in amateur radio. And we will be operating from there as well to showcase, you know, what kind of we do. So we'll do some operating from there as well. I most probably won't live because of dealing with, you know, answer questions with people there. But I will be on the radio at some point through that day. We start at 12:30, go through till 5:30, and as far as I know, we're going to be on 20 and maybe 40. So keep an eye out. It's going to be GX3 SAD that we'll be operating on. That is the club's call sign. So yeah. Listen out for us, and even if you're local, you know, Hertfordshire, Cambridgeshire kind of thing, come down, you know, come and see us. I dare say we will have these and that on the go as well. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, all of that stuff. If possible, go and like the Facebook page. I need to get to 100 followers on the Facebook page to be able to start streaming to there. And that is about it, I think. That is about it. Yes, I'm going to go and get something to eat. Right, yes, so thank you for watching, and 73 everyone, and we'll see you again on Saturday. Bye for now.